Hey again, and welcome back with this new video. Hope you learn much from our recent videos. Today in this video, we do questions and answers about aircraft engine fire protection systems. As we always do, we leave a pause after every question so you can answer. Let's start. Question 1. What is the use of water on Class D fires? A Class D fire is a fire involving a flammable metal. This type of fire requires special handling. Water used on a magnesium fire will accelerate the burning and can cause an explosion. Special dry powders are available for use whenever metal fires are possible. Question 2. Which of the following is not used to detect fires in reciprocating engine nacelles? Smoke detectors are not normally used to detect fires in a reciprocating engine nacelle. Smoke is often produced when the engine starts due to oil in the cylinders. This is not necessarily an indication of fire. Question 3. A fuel or oil fire is defined as a Class B fire involves flammable petroleum products or other flammable or combustible liquids. A Class A fire involves ordinary combustible materials such as wood, cloth, paper, upholstery materials, etc. A Class C fire involves energized electrical equipment. A Class D fire is a fire in a flammable metal. Question 4. How does carbon dioxide, CO2, extinguish an aircraft engine fire? When a carbon dioxide fire extinguisher is discharged into an aircraft engine, liquid CO2 converts into gas and snow, which displaces the oxygen in the immediate area of the fire and smothers the flame. The fire goes out when it is deprived of oxygen. Question 5. The fire detection system that uses a single wire surrounded by a continuous string of ceramic beads in a tube is the Fenwell continuous loop fire detection system uses a string of ceramic beads in a tube to hold the center conductor insulated from the outer tube. The conductivity of these beads increases as the beads get hot. Question 6. How are most aircraft turbine engine fire extinguishing systems activated? Most aircraft turbine engine fire extinguishing systems use an HRD bottle that contains some type of freon pressurized with nitrogen. Electrically operated squibs, explosive charges, rupture the metal seal on the HRD bottle and discharge the fire extinguishing agent. Question 7. Which statement best describes the blowout type indicator disc on a fixed fire extinguishing system? A missing yellow blowout indicator indicates that the fire extinguisher has been discharged normally. If the red indicator is missing, it indicates that the extinguisher has been discharged by an overheating, thermal condition. Question 8. The most satisfactory extinguishing agent for an electrical fire is? Carbon dioxide is the best of the fire extinguishing agents listed for extinguishing a fire when there are energized electrical wires in the fire. Question 9. The most satisfactory extinguishing agent for a tailpipe or intake fire is? Carbon dioxide, when properly used on an induction system fire, will put out the fire and not damage the engine as methyl bromide or dry chemicals would. Question 10. The fire detection system operates on the principle of a buildup of gas pressure within a tube proportional to temperature. Which of the following systems does this? The Lindbergh Continuous Element Fire Detection System operates on a buildup of gas pressure from gas released by the element inside the tube when it is heated. Increased gas pressure moves a diaphragm and closes a switch to signal a fire or overheating. Question 11. Which of the following fire detection systems uses heat in the normal testing of the system? The thermocouple system and the Lindbergh fire detection system both use heat to produce a test signal. The other systems test by measuring continuity of the heat-sensitive element. Question 12. The fire detection system that uses two wires embedded in a ceramic core within a tube is the KIDA continuous loop fire detection system uses two wires embedded in a ceramic insulator whose conductivity increases as it gets hot. The insulator and the two wires are housed in a continuous metal tube. Question 13. A continuous loop fire detector is what type of detector? A continuous loop fire detection system is a form of overheat detector made in the form of a loop installed around the engine compartment. It initiates a fire warning when a fire or overheating condition changes the electrical characteristics of the heat-sensitive material in the loop. Question 14. How is the fire extinguishing agent distributed in the engine section? The fire extinguishing agent in a reciprocating engine nacelle is usually distributed through perforated tubing and in turbine engines through spray-type discharge nozzles. Question 15. What is the principle of operation of the continuous loop fire detector system sensor? The core material that serves as an insulator in a continuous loop fire detection system prevents current flowing between the conductors under normal operating conditions. But, when a fire occurs, the loop is heated and the resistance of the insulating material becomes low enough to allow current to pass between the two conductors and initiate a fire warning. Question 16. Why does one type of Fenwel fire detection system use spot detectors wired in parallel between two separate circuits? A fire warning is initiated when the two terminal Fenwel spot detectors complete the circuit between the two loops of wire. The system can withstand one fault, either an electrical open circuit or a short to ground, without sounding a false fire warning. Question 17. The pulling out, or down, of an illuminated fire handle in a typical large jet aircraft fire protection system commonly accomplishes what events? When the illuminated fire handle on a jet aircraft is pulled out or down, it closes the fuel shutoff, closes the hydraulic fluid shutoff, disconnects the generator field, and arms the fire extinguishing system. It does not discharge the fire extinguishing agent. Question 18. Which of the following fire detection systems will detect a fire when an element is inoperative but will not test when the test circuit is energized? The KIDA and the Fenwel fire detection systems are the two continuous loop fire detection systems. Neither of these systems will test if the detector wire is broken. Both systems, however, will detect a fire even though they have a broken wire. Question 19. What is the operating principle of the spot detector sensor in a fire detection system? The spot detector sensor in a fire detection system is a bimetallic thermal switch between two loops of wire. When a high temperature occurs at the detector, the switch closes and completes the circuit between the two loops. This initiates the fire warning signal. Question 20. Which of the following is the safest fire extinguishing agent to use from a standpoint of toxicity and corrosion hazards? Halon 1301, bromotrifluoromethane, is the safest fire extinguishing agent listed from the standpoints of both toxicity and corrosion hazards. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We make more videos about aircraft oral studies. See you in the next video.